Hey guys, welcome to What the Real. I'm your host, Brittany.
And I'm Darnell.
And today we bring to you our most watched horror films.
Yeah, like pretty much all the horror movies we used to watch growing up. You always just want to rewatch them. If they're on TV, you got to watch it, or you're constantly watching. You always want to show someone it, It's one of those type of movies you're like, oh, it's there. You got to watch it,
Yeah, exactly.
But before we start, make sure you follow us. Make sure you like the video, like the episode, and make sure you subscribe to our youtube.com/cinemacritics.
Or you can email us at
whattherealpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go. So it's a movie called Record. Of course, you haven't heard of it.
Surprise, surprise. How am I doing this podcast?
Yeah. It's called Record, and it's REC. Record.
Okay.
And it is a Spanish movie, so the movie's done in Spanish. I like a lot of foreign movies, and I used to watch a lot of horror movies growing up.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, a movie called Record. It was actually remade a few years afterwards. It was called Quarantine. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I feel like I've heard of Quarantine. I've never seen it,
that.
but I definitely heard of Quarantine.
Yeah. So it's a found footage movie, and it's about like this woman. She is a journalist. She's a news reporter, and she's actually doing a story on the firefighters.
Oh, okay.
And the firefighters, they get a call, and she's like, "Oh, let's go." And they go there, and it's at a apartment complex, and they go inside, and there's this lady, just crazy, ends up attacking them, and then come to find out, like, it's pretty much zombies. Like she was a zombie. She attacked them. One of them turned to a zombie, and they start attacking them, and then they end up shutting down the whole apartment where no one can get in or out.
Oh, could you imagine being locked in there?
Yeah.
Jeez, I'd be like, just let me out.
Yeah, and it's a huge apartment building. There's multiple floors, multiple apartments. It's just crazy. And it's her cameraman and a whole bunch of other people, and they're trying to figure out how to stay alive and all that stuff. It's really good. It's really spooky. It's really scary. It's awesome.
Wow.
And like, it was back when like the found footage movie was starting to start up again. Like that. This was before what's that found footage movie that I hate but everyone loves? The found footage movie, they're in the house and they put the camera in the bedroom and it shows them and they're sleeping.
Paranormal Activity. Oh, look at that. I knew something.
Yeah, and you seen the first one. You probably seen it, right? I hope so.
I see. Yes.
Okay. So I didn't like Paranormal Activity, but
I didn't like it either.
yeah. So I like this because it's found footage, and it seems like why would they be recording? But half the time it's like for light, like like they use the camera just to light up the area, and really good. It's just a really good horror movie. There's a crazy kind of a twist at the end. Yeah, a little bit of a twist, but a little craziness. It sparked sequels to the point like the next sequel is like right after what happens, and they're in there. Like it's about guys going inside the apartment building. And then there was two other sequels. One, it was like a spin-off sequel, and then there was another direct sequel. But really good Spanish horror zombie called Record.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah. What about you?
My all-time favorite is one I watch a lot. Sometimes I watch randomly throughout the year, which my boyfriend calls me crazy, is John Carpenter's Halloween.
Oh, classic. Yes.
This is one of my favorite movies. I watch it maybe like 10 times a year. Call me crazy, but I just love it. It's a classic. Everything about it is perfect. Even though they don't really even show him a lot, it's just they build up the suspense to his character, how he gets to them and stuff like that. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. It's really good horror movie that you definitely watch over and over again. And it starts like Michael Myers. It's a really great character, and they slowly build on the character, show his backstory, like all that stuff. His theme is awesome too.
Yeah,
the Halloween theme. That's crazy. That's like one of the best themes for like a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really good. I enjoy that. That's something I will watch a lot too. Yeah,
It's my favorite, hands down. My favorite, number one.
nice, nice. So my next one is another foreign movie that you might have seen the remake, but I'm actually putting both on the list.
Okay.
So it's Ringu or The Ring.
I've seen The Ring.
Okay, you've seen, yes. So The Ring is just something I remember. I think this is probably my first like foreign horror movie I actually watched. I
Oh,
can
wow.
remember watching. This what really got me into watching foreign movies, I believe.
That's cool.
It was The Ring. Well, Ringu.
It was your gateway movie.
Yeah, Ringu, and it was just really, really crazy. I was big into VHS. Then I was always copy VHS. I had 2 VCRs. I would copy movies and stuff
Oh,
like that.
wow.
I was big time. Always record stuff, and this is what it's about. It's a ghost who like you have to pass it on. So you watch the video, which is super creepy.
Yes.
You watch the video, and then you have what is it, like 7 days or
7 days, yep.
and then she's gonna come get you. And it's wild. It was definitely a big hit then. It really got me into that. And then the remake was actually really good. I enjoyed the remake.
I haven't seen it in a while, but it was
Yeah.
a good movie.
Yeah,
I don't remember what happens at the end.
they end up so pretty much the way to get rid of you have to show it to somebody else, and the guy ends up she actually so I don't remember the original. I mean, I don't remember the remake, but the original she actually shows someone. I think she made a copy of it or something like that to show it.
Oh, okay.
And then but the boyfriend ends up watching it, and it kills the boyfriend at the end of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that was
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
It's just that my problem with watching like foreign movies is I hate subtitles. I absolutely hate subtitles. I was at my parents' house yesterday, and they have subtitles on their TV, and I'm like, who the heck watches TV with subtitles? And my brother's like, everyone in the house but me, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, it distracts me.
Yeah. For me, I'm okay with that. I watch a lot of anime, so I read subtitles, and it's like I can read the subtitles and see what's going on, and it's all
Such a
together.
distraction for me.
Yeah.
Such a distraction.
I mean, I can see like if it's just regular English, there's no point in having the subtitles. But if like I'll watch a show that's in English and the subtitles, if they're like have a really crazy accent, so if I
Okay.
watch like some UK show where they like a lot of stuff you can barely understand what they're saying sometimes, so I'll watch subtitles with that. But
Okay.
yeah, but mainly if it's English, I don't watch subtitles.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what do we have next?
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh,
The first one, obviously.
yes, what that's on my list as well.
Yes, that's a classic. Johnny Depp is in it. Yeah, Johnny Depp is in that one, right? Yeah. That was like his breakout role.
Yeah,
Right?
I
so.
probably yeah.
I think that was like his big breakout role. It takes place, this girl, she lives in a house, and she's having did she having nightmares about it?
It was
Starts off with the nightmares. Right?
Yeah, she get a nightmare. She tells her friend like, "Hey, I'm getting these crazy nightmares, and hey, yeah, you guys need to come over and hang out because I'm getting these crazy nightmares." And so all the big friend group goes there and hangs out with her, and then she ends up getting killed, when she's in the bed with her boyfriend. And
Yeah.
then, and then they blame the boyfriend for killing her. He gets blamed, he gets arrested, and all that stuff.
That's not the main character, by the way.
Yeah.
The main character. And then he gets blamed for it, and she trusts him. I think his name is Rod. And she trusts him. She wants to help him, but she got set up with her dad, catches him.
Yeah, because her dad is the
chief of
police. Yeah, Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy. And then she goes to her house, and her mom puts bars on the windows so she can't escape and stuff like that. Locks her in.
Mother.
Yeah, drunk mother. And then she's like, there's only one way to kill him is you gotta bring him into real life.
Mm-hmm. She sets up a whole bunch of booby traps and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool.
She does it, and then she gets her dad's attention because her boyfriend was killed across the street.
Mm-hmm.
probably like an hour or two
And
before this all
awesome
happened.
Death too.
Yeah.
With the blood coming out of the bed, like going upwards on the
Sucks him into,
ceiling.
so he
Yeah.
like sucks him in the bed,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, blood is just
Yeah, that's awesome.
shooting
awesome.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's a very memorable death.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she fights him, and then she ends up killing him. Well, supposedly, but no, she comes in the room and sees him on fire, on top of her mother.
Yeah.
And they get sucked into the bed, and then she was like, and then he pops up. Another memorable scene where the bed sheet, and he pops up on the bed sheet, and he's under the bed sheets, and it goes up, and then she turns around and was like, yeah, I don't believe you. And then like he disappears. Like,
yeah,
right
he
before
goes to
stabs
attack her,
Yeah,
and then he just disappears because she goes to walk away from it.
yeah.
Classic.
But I love the ending too, where they're like, oh, they come pick up Nancy in the car, and then they put the top down. It has the stripes of his sweater.
Yep.
and then he's still like, I guess she's still sleeping, or possibly. And then they drive off and then the mother gets sucked through the door. He grabs her.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely on my list too. I used to watch that all the time. And then one thing I like about Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, like Freddy Krueger, they do with the other ones, they kind of make it a little bit more comic. A little bit. They give him one-liners and stuff like that. But that first one, there was still a little bit of like, not funny stuff, but it was just like unintentionally funny. But there was more on the serious side.
Yeah, and I like that.
Yeah.
I
think the reason why they made him a little bit more comedy, because they wanted to differentiate him from the Jasons and the Michael Myers. They wanted him to be a little bit different, So
yeah. It worked a little bit, but
yeah.
it was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
So I guess that was on my list, so I'll go again. There's a movie called High Tension. This is another foreign movie.
Oh my gosh, you and your foreign films.
Yeah, there's another foreign one. It's a slasher movie.
Okay.
Now, I love slasher, but I'm more of a like ghost guy, haunted
you're more
house type person.
See, I'm more of a slasher type.
So this is a slasher movie, really good. And what's the reason why it's called High Tension, because it has a lot of high intense parts. Like this girl, she gets chased by this person trying to kill her, and there's so many crazy situations where she has to like hide from him, or he's almost he's chasing her, and like there's a lot of crazy high tension parts, and they do a really good job with that, and it has a really good twist at the end.
Oh, I love movie with twists.
Really good twist at the end of this one.
I'm gonna have to check that out. High Tension.
Yeah,
I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna watch
and
that.
I mean, there's a dubbed version, so
Okay, I'm gonna watch the dub version.
Yeah. So yeah, High Tension, definitely a good one.
See, what do I got on here? Orphan.
Okay, yes.
The twist in that movie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ruin it. Go watch it.
Yeah,
it's a good twist. It's about this family. They lost a baby, so they decide to adopt a girl. How old would you say she is?
She was supposed to be like 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah. And all this crazy stuff just happens. And then you find out this big twist. It's just,
yeah, really good.
And the girl who plays that orphan, oh my God,
they did
her
a really
acting
good job.
is amazing.
Yeah, really good job with that one. I remember going to the movies and seeing that one.
Yeah, when I saw that movie, I introduced it to my family, and
did I?
Yeah. Everyone loved it. I don't know one person who doesn't like that movie.
Yeah, definitely a really good one. I think I went to the movies with it. I can't remember. It's been a while. I'm trying to remember if I did go see it or not. But yeah, Orphan's definitely a good one. I actually there's a sequel. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yes, I've seen that. Okay. Yes,
I did actually a reaction to that on the YouTube channel. But I think the sequel wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad either. I actually enjoyed the sequel, and it has a twist at the end as well.
Yes.
With what's her name? I forgot her name in it. But yeah, the twist in that sequel is actually pretty good too. I love the twist to that.
Yeah, watch both of them. You'll enjoy it.
And actually, and the sequel makes you actually want to root for her, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Orphan is really good. For me, this one is not foreign.
Oh, surprise. Let's hear what it is.
It's called Stir of Echoes. You've never seen it.
Surprise. I haven't heard of it.
It's called Stir of Echoes, starring Kevin Bacon,
Okay.
and really good. Like ghost. It's a ghost story. I don't want to spoil it, but someone dies, and Kevin Bacon's character has a son
Mm-hmm.
who's like a medium, and he can see like dead people, and like
Okay.
he will talk to him and stuff like that. And then Kevin Bacon's character gets hypnotized,
Mm-hmm.
and by him getting hypnotized, he can actually start seeing them himself.
Really?
Like, yeah, they hypnotize him as like, all right, they say like, oh, you need to be more open, and now he's susceptible. He can see it, like he's susceptible of seeing all these ghosts and
Oh,
all this
wow.
stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So now this ghost is trying to send him a message of what happened to the ghost.
That sounds pretty
So,
good, actually.
really good. It's not like the best horror movie, but it has some good scares, and it's just something I'll always watch. I just love this movie. I don't. It's just really good. It's like a solid horror movie. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, good.
Nice. This one you're probably going to disagree with, but Final Destination 2.
2.
I don't know what it is about that
Mm.
one, but that one's just my favorite one.
I remember the Final Destination movies. I don't remember like the difference from all of them. I just don't remember.
The second one is
Mm.
with the car accident. The girl is driving
Mhm.
and sitting at the red light, and this gigantic car crash happens on the freeway.
Is that what the dude gets his head cut off? Is that the same one?
Does the dude
Maybe
get his
like he's at a stop light or stop sign or something like that, and he ends up stepping out, and something happens and it cuts his head off. Maybe
no,
not.
I don't
Maybe
think
not.
so. I
No.
don't think it was that one.
Okay.
No.
But yeah, but I mean, those are good. I find it's definitely original.
Yeah.
You're supposed to die, and then you don't, but death is still coming after you because you're supposed to be dead.
And you never know
Yeah.
when it's coming. Any
Yeah.
little thing can trigger it.
Yeah, I really like the little setups they do, like that. How can you get killed from all these little craziness that happens?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's really good. Those are good franchise. How many are there? I don't remember.
There's like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, there's a good amount. But yeah, I remember the first one. I'm sure if I watch the second one, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember all this now.
I don't know why I
Yeah.
like the second one the best,
Yeah.
but I'm always drawn to that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Yeah, it's a good one.
the
That's a good
first
one.
one's really good too, though.
Yeah.
Flight 182.
And then like he just has a daydream. He just dreams, right? That are the
They have
plane
premonitions.
crashes. Yeah, premonition. The plane crashes, and it's like, oh no, we need to get off this bad boy.
Yeah, that's what in each movie
Yeah.
somebody has a premonition
Yeah.
of what they're happening. Like the first one's the plane crash.
Mm.
The second one's the car accident. The third one is the roller coaster.
Okay.
I think the fourth one is the racetrack. The fifth one's the bridge, something like that.
Yeah.
So they each have it, and then all the people who are supposed to die in that when they get rescued, slowly one by one dies in the order they were supposed to die in that
the
accident.
Yeah.
That they
Okay.
premonitioned.
Yeah. True.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely summed it up because.
I like those movies.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I enjoy those movies. Yeah. So. I
Yeah.
just haven't watched them as enough. Like that's something I just didn't rewatch over and over again.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is about the second one, but the third one is really good too. I really like the roller coaster one. That's a close second.
Close second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So my next one is called The Stand.
Never heard of it.
Never heard
Is
of
it a foreign movie?
Nope, it's not.
Oh.
It's not. It's a Stephen King.
Really? And I
yeah.
haven't heard of this
Yeah.
movie. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, it was a mini series,
Okay.
but they pretty much just a big ass movie, a big long movie. But when you watch them, you watch it as a long movie. But yeah, it's a mini series. It's about a plague hits, and the plague hits, and at first it seems like, oh, it's just a super flu. Everyone's getting sick and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But people start dying, like seriously dying. and certain people are just not getting sick.
Oh, they're
It's
immune
just
to it.
yeah, it's just some people are they're not getting sick. They're not dying. They're not even nothing's wrong with them. And then we see them like trying to survive, like not just the plague, but like the people how they act in the plague,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's crazy, but so after that, after the people are alive, all it's just a certain group of people that are alive, not many,
Yeah.
just a decent amount, but and then they start having dreams. They're all having the same dream, two different types of dream, a good dream and a bad dream.
Really?
Yeah. So and each dream is telling that the person to come, come to me. No, come to me. So a lot of these people are some are good people, some are bad people. And a lot of those bad people went to the bad person. A lot of the good people went to good people. The good dream, And without, completely explain it, but they kind of like go battle each other a little bit. It's almost like a little battle between those good people and those bad people, and then craziness happens. But there's a lot more to it. Lot do about religion and stuff like that as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's
so
this called again?
It's called The Stand.
The Stand. I'm going to have to check that
Yeah.
out.
Really
I'm
good.
surprised. I usually like stuff by Stephen King. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I haven't watched that.
Yeah, it's definitely one that, and it's a mini series. So, but when I watch it as a movie, and I watch it all the way through, and it's
Okay.
about 6 hours long,
Oh, wow.
like 5 or 6 hours.
I don't
long.
have an attention span
Yeah.
for 6 hours.
Yeah, so you would watch it per episode. Like, all right, I'm gonna watch this part, and watch this part.
Sometimes it's very.
Yeah.
I know. Surprisingly, I
Yeah.
do a movie podcast,
Mm.
but sometimes it's very hard for me to just sit there and watch a movie. I'll get like 30, 45 minutes in, and I'm like, okay, I need a break.
Yeah.
I have problems with staring at screens.
Mm.
It gives me headaches.
Oh, okay.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
So I have to take breaks, and like looking at my cell phone, I can only look at my cell phone for a certain amount of time before I'm like, I'm going to get a headache. So I have to cut it short, do something different, something active or whatever, or rest my eyes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get back into it. It's not that I don't want to watch it. It has nothing to do with that. It's just that when you suffer from migraines, you got to do what you got to do to avoid it.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely understand. This is definitely a long one. You would just have to break it into parts to actually watch each part.
I'd probably
separate.
watch it over like 6 days.
Yeah.
Just watch an hour a day. But if it's really good, I might watch 2 episodes in a day, one earlier in the day and then one at night.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one. It's something. It's so long, but I rewatch it over and over again. And it's horror still, so it has a lot of scary moments and stuff like that, and creepy moments, and it's just really good. My wife watches it when I watch it, and she loves it too. And they made a remake not too long ago, maybe like last year.
Really?
Or this year it came out. Earlier this year it came out. They remade it, but I heard it wasn't good.
Yeah, usually remakes aren't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really good. The Stand, check it out.
Nice. This one's a newer movie.
Oh.
I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the second one to come out. Smile.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's a good one. I did a reaction on the channel for Smile as well.
Yeah, so it's this psychiatrist. No, therapist. Is this psychiatrist?
I think psychiatrist because
psychiatrist, but I think they say therapist. Whatever. She's either a psychiatrist or therapist.
Yeah, either one.
She gets a patient. She works in a hospital. She gets a patient, and the patient's seeing things, and she ends up killing herself. And then something happens to her. This thing latches onto her, and all these crazy things just happen. And then you just gotta watch. You gotta see how. You just gotta watch it. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
But like, it's just all these. She starts seeing things and stuff, and then it takes like between like 3 and 7 days before it catches up to you and kills you.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like, she learns I like how it's like, you're slowly going through, you're learning how, as she learned about what's going on and how it passes on, how it, it's going after her now. Like, you learn all that stuff as you go. And I think it's really
the
cool.
history of it, how far back it goes and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Give that movie a watch. I highly recommend it. Yeah. The horror has not had a good horror movie in a while. So this was this was a pretty good one, and the second one's coming out in October. So
that was good, yeah. And the ending is kind of crazy too. It was like you thought
I
didn't think it was gonna end like that. The
know.
ending is crazy.
I was like, I can't believe that happened. You
Yeah.
just, I don't want to spoil it for you. You just go ahead and watch it.
Just
Let
watch
me
it.
know what you think, because this is one of my favorite movies. I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
really do.
definitely a good one. Next one for me is Candyman.
Oh, I had that on my list.
Oh,
Candyman.
nice.
The first one. The original. Not the new
Candyman.
one. The new one was awful.
Yeah. The original Candyman is really, really good. It's something that I definitely watch all the time. I remember watching it for the first time. I was freaking so young. I remember I was sleeping over at my uncle's house and I'm watching. I think it was just me and him watching it or something like that. And right after it ended, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go pee. And I'm like, I don't want to go to the bathroom. I don't want to go. But it's definitely really cool. You go in the mirror, you say his name 5 times, and he comes after you. You know,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And we see this lady trying to learn about it. You know, I wish she was a journalist, right? Yeah, she was trying to learn what this was all about, Candyman, and I forgot. Remember, it was like kind of like it was just like a weird relationship between them two. It was like
It's kind of like she was becoming him. It's like they were becoming one with each other.
Yeah, and almost like they kind of loved it. Like he kind of loved her. It was just kind of weird. Like I forgot the backstory of it, but yeah, it's definitely a really crazy. I remember watching it with my wife, and she jumped it would scare the crap out of her. Like she was constantly jumping. Like it was so good. Definitely a crazy one. And then the ending was really cool.
Yeah.
You know, she ends up getting burnt up. She went to go save the boy and ended up burning up and dying. Well, we didn't know she died, but she ended up getting burnt up and die. And then we see her husband goes in the mirror and calls her name 5 times.
And then she appears.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So she became one with the Candyman guy.
Yep. They had a sequel. It wasn't as good, but you know, Candyman 2 was all right.
It was.
Yeah. I actually met him. I got a picture of him too. Oh, maybe I'll pop it up on the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Really tall. So yeah, what about you? What you got?
So I have some honorable mentions. It goes along with the Halloween movies. Now, there's a few Halloween movies I like. Nothing's going to be the first one, hands down.
Yeah.
I thought the second one was good, the hospital movie. I liked that one. I watched that one a lot, and I watched Halloween 4 a lot.
Okay.
I don't know why I like that one, but I just do. Halloween 5 I did not like.
Did you like 3?
Okay. Here's my thing with Halloween 3. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
But it's not meant to be a Halloween movie.
Well, so the thing was,
they got brought
with the Halloween, it was supposed to be every movie was supposed to be a different story. Yeah, that's why 3 was different completely.
I thought it's because they got brought over by a different franchise.
No. It was supposed to be, each Halloween movie was supposed to be completely different from the others. Yeah.
See, I think it's a good movie. I just don't think it belongs to be Halloween 3. That's
so yeah, it was good. I think so. It kind of threw everybody off when it came out.
Yeah,
and everybody was like, no, where's Michael Myers? So they were like, all right, we'll bring him back
because everyone loves Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Michael Myers. It's just I don't know what it is about. There's just something about him that they make him kill. He doesn't speak or anything. Yeah. So like, there's just something about they just make him so smooth and doing all of his killings.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely good ones.
Psycho. What about Psycho? How do you feel about Psycho? I have Psycho down on my list.
Psycho is good. Yeah. I didn't. That's not something I rewatch over and over again. But I remember watching Psycho.
I also wrote down this movie creeps me out. Like I like to watch it if I want to get a good scare. The Strangers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something I haven't seen in a while, but yeah, Stranger is definitely a good one.
I'll always watch it. And isn't it based on a true story too?
Possibly. I think maybe. Yeah.
I think that's why it creeps me out the most because it's based on a true story. But it's like this couple, they're coming from a wedding or they're getting married or they got married. I think they were coming from a wedding and they go to this house and they stay there and it's just the two of them and they get a knock on their door and it's this random lady and they're like, okay, do you need help? Do you need something? And they leave and then all these spooky stuff starts happening. People break into the house and they're like, why are you coming after me? And they're like, you were home. You answered. And it's like, how creepy is that?
Yeah, definitely a good one. Then they have the prequel.
Yep. And they just came out with the new one, which I'm really excited about. I gotta watch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it soon.
Yeah, I definitely want to check that one out too. Yeah, that's a good one.
I watch it when it's on the first Friday the 13th. I don't like the other ones, but I like the first
the
one.
original with the mother.
The mother does the killing.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I remember watching that a lot.
Did you know when they killed that snake in there, they actually killed that snake in real life?
Really? Wow.
So my dad told me.
I didn't even know that.
I was like, that poor snake.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not its fault.
And then that's how PETA came evolved. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I remember the only thing I truly remember watching that is always the ending.
Yeah.
We see him come out of the lake and grab the girl and bring her back in. And a lot of people don't realize the first one is not even him in the first one.
Yeah, I know.
Jason, it's the mother.
What was I watching? Scream. I was watching Scream. I just watched that. Was it yesterday? Yesterday before I went to the party, and they brought that up. They're like, "Who is the killer in Friday the 13th?" And she's like, "Jason Voorhees." And she's like, "Wrong."
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's good. Oh, it is really good. I watched it a lot. The original.
I used to watch it a lot when I was younger. I used to watch it a lot. I had it on VHS.
Yeah.
It's on 2 parts, 2 tapes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because there's 2 parts. That's what I say. A lot of Stephen King stuff is just always so long. And it's really good. Like obviously the first part is always better.
The first part was way better.
Way better with the kids.
I think I always used to watch the first part and then leave out the second part. So like if you ask me to describe the second part, I'm like, you asked me to describe the first part? Okay, you got it.
Yeah. It's so good. It's definitely creepy and scary. I read the book.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That I read it and I read The Stand. Those are 2 books I read.
Okay.
Of Stephen King. I got to read some more Stephen King, but really good. Yeah, it's really good. That's something I definitely watched a good amount. Since, I'll say my favorite movie, it's a horror movie, so Evil Dead 2. It's
haven't seen it.
Really, really good. About, demons possessing people and a man named Ash is, taking them out, fighting against demons and stuff. It's really good. It's a good mixture of horror and comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. That's that right there.
Oh, okay.
I'm pointing at a poster of Ash when he's possessed. I have it on my wall. Really good. Evil Dead 2 is really good.
Oh, you need a picture of Pennywise.
Yep, Pennywise right next to him. And then
Freddy Krueger.
And then we have another poster of Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Jason.
Is that drawn?
Yeah, it's like a print, but it's drawn, yeah.
That's cool. It's like Freddy Krueger's fingers are spread apart and then has different pictures from like different characters. Well, it has Freddy Krueger's face, someone sleeping in a bed, then Freddy Krueger's body. Yeah. That's pretty sick. I like that.
And if you see the letterings, it's the actual Freddy song. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, so that's our most rewatched horror movies. Maybe we'll do like another genre. Maybe we'll do like comedy or action or something like that.
Let us know what your favorite horror movies are.
Yeah, definitely let us know like what you used to rewatch all the time when you're growing up or now. Let us know. Yeah, definitely.
We want to hear about it. We want to converse with you.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely let us know in the comments. We'll definitely read them, or you can email us.
What's the email again?
whattherealpodcast@gmail.com.
You hear that, guys? Email us.
Email us. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, guys. Love
Peace
you.
out.
Bye.
Bye.